Hello and welcome back to The Absolute Mom. Today I am bringing you so much cleaning motivation. I hope that this brings you everything that you need to tackle your list for this weekend. So I'm doing all this cleaning on a Sunday morning, and I have to say this past week has been a complete cluster as far as our schedule goes. So we wrapped up our homeschool year, and then I was doing state testing with my 5th grader at the time. I was trying to get some summer clothes out, which is what you could see in this little bin over here. And then also we had a dance competition that was Friday and Saturday. So all of my effort on those days goes towards getting my daughter ready and making sure we have all the costumes and getting back and forth to the competition. So as you can see, the house is taking a hit, but we are going to slay that today. We are going to get it done, and we're going to get it reset so that our week starts great. So when I start cleaning, I like to start in the kitchen. For some reason, just when I get all this reset, it's like my domino chore. It really motivates me, it keeps me going, and then I want to get all the rest of the house caught up to how clean the kitchen is. So I know this looks really horrible, but the one thing we're really bad about is like stacking up the dirty plates. So as you can see, we have like 2 or 3 plates here just sitting out from breakfast, and instead of them just getting stacked up when the kids are done, they all have their own place. So it looks really bad, but really it usually ends up taking me about 15 minutes to get this kitchen back into order. Alright, so I am so curious to know, and I want you ladies to go ahead and comment on down below, do you hand wash your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher? The one thing I notice when I watch other cleaning mamas on YouTube is that a lot of them literally hand wash their dishes like with Dawn dish soap and everything, and then they go ahead and they put them in the dishwasher. Whereas I just rinse off my dishes and I put them directly into the dishwasher, because my expectation for that dishwasher is that it is going to wash my dishes for me. Now there are certain things I hand wash that I don't want put into the dishwasher, or I know my dishwasher will not get it clean for me, and so I go ahead and get those things done. But let me know down below, do you hand wash your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher, or are you like me that you just kind of rinse them off and you put them straight into the dishwasher? Part of loading the dishwasher is playing Tetris, so there is no way I'm going to run this dishwasher only halfway full, and so you constantly see me kind of moving stuff around to see how much more I can fit. I do know my dishwasher well enough to know exactly how I need to stack everything to make sure it gets clean, and I have to say I am so happy with our dishwasher. So I had also cleaned out my fridge, so unfortunately you'll see me dumping a couple of the things. The first one was like a substitute item that I got from my Walmart pickup order, and I have to say I wasn't a huge fan of it, so unfortunately some of it did go to waste. Usually I only get the substitutes that I'm like really positive that we'll end up liking, and I was a little bit surprised that I did not like whatever it was that I ended up dumping down. So usually I get, I think it's the Old Delight mocha, and they substituted it with like a Hershey type one, and it was just like way too sweet and thick, and I just didn't enjoy it at all, and so I ended up dumping the rest of it down the sink. And then we need to get this sink all nice and clean so that we could do some hand dishes too.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act, it's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Yeah, yeah, now I know why it never worked out before. Hello, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight, we always stop in time. We both know how to be gentle, never cross the line. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Yeah, yeah.
So here I am using the Method Granite Daily Cleaner, and I have to say I really love this product. So I use a whole bunch of the Method brand, and I used to use the all-purpose cleaner all the time on my granite, and it works really good, but then I noticed my granite was dulling down even with resealing it and doing some deep cleans, and so I have recently switched over to the Granite Daily Cleaner, and I'm noticing that it's definitely staying a lot brighter. Then on my cooktop here, I am using the Wyman Stovetop Cleaner.
Sometimes, but I know we're safe.
So my kids absolutely love making muffins for breakfast in the morning, and if you've been around my channel, you might know we have Muffin Monday. So every Monday we usually, for breakfast, we will use some type of muffins for breakfast. But the one thing that I dislike about this is cleaning that muffin pan. I mean, it's not that bad if I let it soak and stuff, but it's just like tedious little work like that. We had also made spaghetti for the night before, and so that pan needs to soak. And then my oldest daughter had also made banana bread, which she is so good in the kitchen. I am so proud of the little cook and baker that she is becoming. So we have an Instapot, and I have to say we absolutely love it. We probably use it 2 to 3 times a week, and especially like right now during the summer break, we have so many sports that go until like 7:30 at night, and so being able to use the Instapot and make food fast but still have homemade meals are so important to us. And so let me know some of your favorite recipes that you make in your Instapot down below in the comments, please.
Expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I.
So I laugh because I feel like every clean with me that I do in the kitchen, there's always power tools or some type of construction type item that is on the counter, but just bear with us. We are doing so many projects around the house, and it's just part of our life right now, so I just try to put them back. And then guys, I'm showing you my first cell phone that I had. Like, let me know if this was one of your first cell phones. I mean, it was the coolest thing in the world back then. You could even play, I think like a little snake game on it and stuff. And oh my gosh, cell phones have definitely changed over the years. So in our living room cabinet, we keep this little basket with all of our hair supplies to get the girls ready in the morning. And because of the dance competition, I had just put everything in this upper counter. So now I'm finally able to get everything cleared off and put back away where it belongs. And it felt so great. But she had to be at dance at like 6:30 in the morning, and so that early in the morning I kind of just pushed stuff aside so that we could get out the door on time and go and compete. And she did really great. She got like all first, and then I think 1 second place, and then she even earned a judge's award for a kickback song, like an older song, which is one of the Janet Jackson ones, and it is so fun watching her. I am so sad that the competition season is over, but I look forward to the next season also to see how much she grows. Here I'm trying to organize all the Easter candy. We had a late Easter get together, and we got the Easter baskets late from some of our family members because of vaccination schedules and stuff like that. And so I'm just trying to get it out of the bags and get it more organized because it was just driving me nuts over here in the corner. Let me know, what do you do about the candy? Like, do you let your kids go just hog wild so that it gets done and it gets out of the house, or do you moderate them so that they can only have like one piece a day? Like, how do you guys manage the candy? Because I tell you what, candy times 4 kids, it can get out of control, and I'm definitely not one to let them just go hog wild on it. Like, we definitely limit them back, and then usually for like Halloween and stuff like that you get a lot of candy, I'll keep the candy in the house for about a week, and I kind of let them have fun with it, and then I end up taking it to work and giving it to coworkers that don't have kids and stuff like that, because I just don't want it sitting around nonstop.
To be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance, and I wonder what's that like. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants, and it's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him.
now that the dishes have been soaking for long enough, it's time to get back to them. I love just like setting them aside to soak while I'm cleaning other things in the house, and that way I'm not sitting there and having to scrub it hard, because I just don't have the patience for all that. So I work smarter, not harder.
I wanna hold his hand, 'cause I can't stop thinking about him. And would he understand if I told him how I feel about him?
So I know this looks like a lot of dishes, but I swear this was just from supper the night before and breakfast in the morning. We just make so many things homemade, and then like I said, I had allowed my daughter to make some banana bread, and so that makes some extra dirty dishes and such. So no, this is not like 5 days worth of dishes sitting here. This is from supper the night before and from breakfast that morning.
Falling through the air. No one but myself to hold my hand. Standing in the shadows of where we have been. Sleeping with your back facing me.
So these pans I just put into the sink to wash, I so highly recommend them, like 2000% recommend them. I am going to find them on Amazon and link them down below. They are the USA Pan brand, and nothing sticks to it. Everything cooks so perfectly. Like, there's no scrubbing involved to get anything off of there. Like, even if you have like cheese that has melted onto it and stuff, I don't even have to have these pans soak at all. I absolutely love them. Like I said, I will definitely link them down below for all of you guys, because I know I am constantly in search for the best kitchen stuff.
Two places all at once. We said we'll come undone. Feels like our minds have been turned off. Haven't seen each other for so long. I know this is a song. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love.
So let me know down below in the comments, are you that type of person that gets the dishes done right after supper? Or are you that type of person that is so exhausted by the time that time comes that you end up putting it off until the next morning? So I'm about 50-50. Like, I love the feeling of getting it done right after supper and having a clean kitchen to go to bed with. But at the same time, I am very motivated in the morning. Like, I am definitely a morning person. I am the only one in my family that is a morning person right now. But I am a morning person. I love to get up and get my chores done first thing in the morning. So I don't mind like getting up and cleaning the kitchen first thing in the morning either. So let me know, which one are you? All right, here it is. Kitchen's all done. It did take a little bit longer than what I normally do, but like I said, I had even all the dance stuff out on these counters, and stuff just needed to get put back in its place. All right, now we are going to move on to this living room. So it's not that bad. We spend all day at home. So there is usually at least 5 of us in this house at all times, plus our dog here that loves to strew her toys everywhere. And so I was just doing a quick clean on the living room here. So I had just gotten this bin out of the closet for all the summer clothes, so I'm just quickly going through it to see what I feel like will definitely fit the kids and what won't. And then I'm going to go ahead and wash them. Even though I do wash them before I put them away, I just like the freshness of it after them being stored for a couple of seasons. And thankfully for me, it seemed like all these clothes were going to fit. So I think the only thing I really needed to buy for my kids for summertime was more shorts. So that was really, really great to end up seeing.
And I kind of feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you.
So our laundry room, we ended up ripping out like any of the cabinets or shelving that we ended up having in here when we had painters come. And so now it's kind of being the catch-all for extra stuff, and stuff doesn't have the place like it did before. And so I'm just going through it and trying to get it organized. It's just kind of a cluster in there right now. Like I said, if you've ever lived through any remodeling, it's just like constant, and it affects almost every room in your house, I feel like, when it's happening. So I'm just trying to get to a functioning level. We have, since this video, replaced our washer and dryer. Our dryer heating element ended up going out for the third time, and we were done replacing it at this point. And so I've recently gotten a Speed Queen washer and dryer, and I absolutely love them. Let me know down below if you have them, and do you love them or hate them. They're way more efficient. My clothes do feel cleaner and softer, like they're actually like working the dirt out of the clothes, it feels like. So all right, back to the living room.
Oh, I miss you. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kind of feel like calling, but it's still...
So over here, I have been printing out some stuff for the next school year. And usually when I do that, I have to replace the paper so often that it's just easier to pull out our printer and have it on the floor than to have it tucked into this little area. And then I'm going through all my electronics things to make sure that everything's wrapped up nicely and that I'm not missing anything or anything extra in this bin that doesn't belong. So our printer was having issues printing nicely. It's a laser printer, so it shouldn't be printing like this. And what I ended up figuring out was I was buying off-brand toner for it. And when I actually went and bought the toner, the brother toner that belongs in it, it is night and day between the printing. So word of advice, don't be cheap like I was and go ahead and spend the money on the brand name. Then also, I was showing you guys, I love the E-Cloth brand cleaners. I have been using those like all over for dusting, for cleaning the table. I use it for all the glass areas. Before this, I was going through so much Windex and different cleaners, it wasn't funny. And so now I love switching over to the E-Cloth ones and not thinking about all those extra chemicals. There are times I still pull those out, but I try to use these cleaning cloths instead when I can. So I know I've asked this before on a previous cleaning video, but how often do you guys clean your windows? So I end up cleaning my windows like almost daily, at least 4 times a week. And half of it is because we go in and out so much. So like this back door, they end up getting fingerprints. Half of it is my kids love looking out the windows and watching different like birds and such. And then the other half of it is that I have a big dog that loves watching people out the window, and her little cold nose gets on the windows, and so you'll see her little nose marks. So let me know, how often do you clean your windows? So this coffee table is pushed over here because my kids absolutely love having dance parties in the middle of the living room. So we just kind of push the coffee table off to the side. Here I'm going to get some vacuuming done, and then we'll get it put back in its rightful place. Look at these vacuum lines. I absolutely love them. They make my heart so happy. Unfortunately, they only last for about 50 seconds before either my dog or my kids end up running on them. But oh, this carpet is like a good 6 years old, and as I said, there's at least 5 to 6 people in this house at all times, so it definitely gets trampled on all day long, but it still looks brand new. And I have to say, part of it feels like it is this vacuum. So I will link it down below. It is the Shark Navigator. I absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. I have never had a vacuum have so much suction. We had a Dyson before this, and it was good, but it definitely wasn't this good.
I ain't never gonna slow down. I don't wanna waste time on fake friends. I just wanna get high, just wanna get high, just wanna get higher. Sometimes people will try to hold you back from being who you want to. Don't be questioning why, do whatever feels right, find your passion and fight. Cause we only got one chance and got one life to live, and it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go.
So I vacuum daily, so look how much it was able to suck up, even though I do that daily. It's kind of gross to think that this is what is actually in the carpet, but yet I am so happy that my vacuum works so great to get it all out, because you would never ever know that the carpet was dirty like that.
I ain't never gonna slow down. Only got one chance, got one life to live, and it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down.
All right, now we are going to go ahead and go into the dining room. My little 4-year-old absolutely adores Peppa Pig. So she has this whole plaything that she gets out almost daily to play with. And today, while the dog was trying to eat its breakfast, she thought it was so cute to set it up right next to her. So they were playing together, and I'm just getting this picked back up and put away where it belongs.
I'm not even tired. We're in your car. We can drive away. Oh yeah. We're almost there. I'm loving this feeling of something new.
So this towel is on the end of the table because we were trying to clean the toner cartridges, thinking that maybe that was the issue with the printer. But like I said, I ended up getting really smart and figuring out that it's actually I was just buying cheap toner. So I got everything picked up, and then the other end of the mess is actually mostly from me. There is a few things from doing state testing with my daughter for 5th grade. We're not required, but I do think that this is something beneficial. She learns how to do testing because, hey, you've got to do that in life if you want to go to college. And then the other reason why I like to do it, because it gives me insight. Like, do we need to beef up in some areas? Can we kind of step back in other areas? It's very eye-opening, and when we ended up sharing the results with her, it really boosted her confidence. Like, she was so proud of herself. So here I'm showing you while I'm cleaning up the dining room. My kids do help with chores. They have chores that they're supposed to do. Usually they're helping pick up these areas too, but meaning we are on summer break, I'm trying to give them a little bit of freedom to have some fun too. So it's so cute. Here my 6-year-old is helping my 4-year-old learn how to fold the towels appropriately because, hey, every household has certain ways that they fold the towels so that they fit appropriately into the linen closet. So they are never ever too young to learn how to do these things correctly.
Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night. Oh, don't wanna wait all night.
Oh, she's so cute, isn't she? Oh my gosh, I just absolutely love being a mommy. So here I'm going to go ahead and start another load of laundry because, hey, laundry is never done. Let me know, in your house, do you do laundry on just one set day, like Saturday is laundry day, or do you try to do a load or two every day to keep up with it? For me, it just kind of depends on what our week is looking like. So I like to do a load a day, but then I don't always get it folded. But at the same time too, I enjoy just getting it all done on one single day. So hopefully I just kind of find my groove. I keep up with it just fine. It's not a consistent strategy that I end up using. So here is the other side of the dining room table, and this, I have to admit, is completely my mess. I love decorating my Happy Planner, so I use it every single day, and Happy Planner just like clearanced out all of their previous year stuff and is bringing out their new year stuff. So perfect timing to go shopping and get all this stuff while it's clearanced out, because I don't like paying full price for like just about anything. So I'm just getting everything back organized. Usually I'll end up pulling this out once a week and doing a big like kind of planner type thing and getting my week all laid out for it, and then I get it all put away for the next week.
Let me tell you, no, because my eyes are open.
Let me know, are you a big planner person? So in my planner, I end up doing like my grocery list, my menu plan. I put homeschool stuff in there. I put all of our schedule stuff in there. I make my daily to-do list, but then I also have like monthly to-do list, and then I do my YouTube planning in there too. So it really is a catch-all for everything, but it helps keep me motivated because nothing's better than being able to check off your to-do list and seeing how much you have gotten done.
Like a ricochet, like a ricochet.
Here I am using my e-cloth kitchen cleaner. I needed to scrub down this table so bad. So the kids have been having like some syrup stuff. There was some extra sticky stuff that hadn't been getting washed off good with our normal washing. And then there was just like leftover residue from, I don't know if it was painting or some arts and crafts basically. So I was just really putting in some elbow grease and trying to get everything all nice and clean on here. And it turned out so shiny. I was so happy that I did the effort. And then I also go around and I clean all of the chairs, because just by normal daily touching, they can get little black spots and grime and everything. So I like to do this usually like a good once a week, just to try to keep up with it so that I don't have to do a huge scrub fest at certain points in the year.
Let me tell ya, no, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you try to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. Don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful, it's just not right. No, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet. Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter.
All right, I encourage you, go ahead, get your to-do list started, and then get up and get going on it. So I am never motivated to get it done, but once I start, I feel like I can't stop. So starting is always the hardest part about getting everything done. But I encourage you, let's go ahead, get this weekend done, do all your work today so that you can rest later on. You can have a family night or a movie night, a game night, do something fun, and don't worry about the household work at that point.
Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes, with his humble lack and everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you, our conversation takes two, paying it some interest.
All right, the last part. So as I said, we were getting our homeschool year completed, but then I also had new curriculum coming in for the next school year. So as it was coming in, I was just kind of piling it over here next to the school area, and I've decided that today is the day to end up taking care of that. So I'm not making it perfect, I'm just making it functional, and then down the road I'm going to completely reorganize everything and get it all set for our school year to start. So we usually will start on July 1st. Let me know, when do you start your school year? Some years we've gone year round. This year we felt like we definitely just needed a good summer break without worrying about any school. So we've done just that. We've had a lot of family fun. We've done a few field trips now that a few things are opening back up in our area. And then we've just enjoyed some downtime where there's not the pressure to make sure to get everything done in the check boxes. So I'm wiping down these last two chairs that are in the corner. I kind of forgot to get them done earlier with the table, and then I am going to work on the books that are on the floor.
Your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie.
right, here it is. The dining room is all completely done. It feels so fresh and clean. I did get to mopping later on at night, but I decided not to film that and just get this video up for you guys. So let me know what is on your to-do list. What are you going to slay this weekend and get done? And I hope you guys have a very enjoyable summer break with your kids.
Here it goes, here it